Hi, this is Robin Moses, and I'm going to be doing a little cute Gothic design. It says, there once was a little girl who comes out of a wall every 7 days. On the 7th day, little boy Death found his first love. So I'm going to paint the little girl that comes out on the wall, and I'm going to paint little boy Death. So first I'm going to do the wall. The wall will be a French manicure. It is done with Dive Bar by Essie, and I can't remember, Sinful something.
Glass Pink.
Glass Pink by Sinful. So this is going to be just like a rock wall, and you can actually come up out of the wall like this for each of the pebbles, and it doesn't even have to be like a perfect French man. Make the moon right here. So I'm going to make the moon coming like this. And it's just a big, okay, how I make a moon, while this is still wet, I'm going to mix a little bit of black and silver, and I'm going to make the little moon spots like this, and then just kind of dot, like this, and then add a little bit of white in there, and you will start to just keep dotting and dotting, start to have like a little moon shape. Alright, so now I'm going to make the girl who sits on the fence. And, okay, so here, let me get my, where is my, okay, yeah, I'm working in this kind of gray right here. And, let's see. Alright, so I gotta make her looking, she has like a little head looking down, like this. Alright. Now, from her body, I'm gonna make her legs, and her legs are gonna come like this, and they're gonna be sitting on the fence like this. And she has the little dress on, and then she has the little feet. This is her basic shape, and then with her black hair, I'm gonna make it to where it's in her face, like this, and down over her body. She's mostly hair, and her hair is really pretty, so we'll make it like that. Like that. Okay, now to make it look like she's looking down, I have to okay. And then it'll be like this. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. And while I let that dry, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight her knees and the first part of her dress like this. And the front of her feet like this. And then I'm gonna put her little shoes on. And her shoes in the picture are really big, but I'm just gonna make hers in my painting really small. Away. And then her little hands in the picture are really big, and I'm going to make hers really dainty. Like that. And I think I'm going to make her hand going like this on the fence. There. And made it to each stone was like kind of highlighted like this. Okay, like that. Okay, now on this one, I went in with white that was all the way white, and I made some circles like the man in the moon. And now I'm going in with black, and I'm going to make little trees, and these are going to be carried throughout the design behind the wall. So I want some of the moon to show because it's badass, so do like that, and then like this, and I'm just going to carry out and do some trees here and there, and then make the wall like jaggedy like that, you know, just so it looks. All right, now we're going to do the dude that's in love with her. So I have my same gray out, and I am going to make his face. Okay, now he has the gray face. Gray face. So we're going to do that. And with the black, we are going to do his eyes. And just very cute. The better that you do, you kind of mix it while you paint it, and that makes for a better end result than outlining it and stuff. Okay, so here's his little hair, that, and then I'm going to go in with silver, and that's going to be his little cap. Can you see? Okay, perfect. He's wearing a hoodie in the picture, and I don't know exactly what I want to make. I guess I can make a hoodie. Yeah. Sometimes you have to change what they're wearing because it doesn't match where you're going with the design, but I think I can get a hoodie on there. Okay, so now with that gray, not the silver, I'm just going to make the tips of his fingers like this, and then his thumb like that. Like that. Now on the other side, I'm going to make his fingers like this, and then in between there, I'm going to make like a dark red heart. Now he's holding a human heart in there, but I did one like that last year for Nameless, and we don't want to have the same one twice, so I'm just going to put a Valentine heart in his hands this year. And then there's going to be like a little dark little hearts coming off like he's in love, like this, like he's caught one. And then I'm going to finish off with putting the rock wall in. That. And then with the black part, black, darken up the wall like I did the rest. But see how I didn't put the wall in? I put him in first. Now with a darker black, I'm going in darker into his eyes like this. And then with white, I'm going to put in his highlights. Which are, oh, my dog's gonna snore. Did you hear? I think she's gonna snore loud.
It was a heavy sigh.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Like that. Boom. I'm gonna make this maybe a little tiny bit. Yeah, that's awesome. Like that. That. Okay, now with black, go in and mark the dark parts of the hoodie. Like that. So you can see, duh, I have my hand in the way. And then I'm going to highlight his hoodie. That. And then dark behind that. There. Just to give him shape. Shiggity shape. Naka. That. All right, then with white, I'm going to put some more highlights in here. Highlight his thumb, his fingers, finger. With bright red, I'm going into this heart. And then with dark pink, I'm going to really highlight that. And then with black, I'll go in and make his mouth. He has little stitches on his mouth. Like that. And I do believe that I'm just going to do some highlighting and I am finished with this tutorial. But these are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and I am finished with the end result. And let me try to move all the different lights on there so you can see them as good as possible. And these are just darling. I just love them. So anyways, I upload new designs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you try these, please show me at my fan page, Robin Moses Nail Art fan page, Robin Moses fan page at Facebook. And I will see you back with more. Everybody have a wonderful night, and bye.